Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. With that, here are Terry Collins' New York Mets. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's been swinging a hot bat all year, and his slugging percentage is soaring over 550. So I think there's a pretty good chance he'll have an impact on this game.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Murray Leafer is on deck. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone. And don't give him anything he can drive.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Drilled to the right side. Rizzo was there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Michael Conforto will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding to those numbers. Over his last 10 games, he's been hitting over 350. I'll take that anytime.
A quick out number 1. Travis d'Arnaud will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Russell. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 6.
Neil Walker will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. High in the air out to center field. Fowler will wait on it, and he will put it away to retire the side. Curtis Granderson comes forward for his first try at the plate, and you have to think something's got to give. Clearly not going his way of late. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And, you know, I'm one of many that enjoys watching Granderson play the game. A lot of people don't know that he wears his socks high to honor all the greats who played in the Negro Leagues years ago. So he tips his cap to the history of the game whenever he's on the field.
Well, the way he plays, he honors the present of the game as well.
Got him. Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Noah Syndergaard digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
0-1.
And that's in there for strike 1.
That's almost unfair to throw a knuckleball to your opposing pitcher. He's got it hard enough as it is.
I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Pulled toward right center field. Fowler has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Big Dog Champ digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches. Leading off the inning, David Wright, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss that time by Wright as he couldn't come up with it. 1 away. Murray Leefer is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
0-1.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Nope.
And he misses with it. 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time he got the call.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that misses. 2-2.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, so much for your number 1 and 2 guys being your table setters. And they're both gone now on back-to-back strikeouts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Michael Conforto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
3-0 now. 3-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And don't quite know what was going on there, but he's into first base safely.
Now batting,
Travis d'Arnaud stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Bouncer down the line, and he's retired here, one away. Neil Walker is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. In there, strike one. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Too high. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Well,
tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Curtis Granderson is in with two away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Starting to look like not only are they not going to walk him, but they're indeed going to challenge him.
And we've seen that mentality backfire many a time before. But you got to give him a little bit of credit on the mound. He's not backing down one bit.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strike. Settling in now, Big Dog Champ. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1, here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Javier Baez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Runner at first here, one man out. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just Wilmer Flores will come in now to start things out here in their half of the sixth as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Noah Syndergaard. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
1 ball.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. David Wright will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Out in front of it, strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. And it's quickly 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Big Dog Champ will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
This is hit sharply to the left side. A dive, but it's off his glove. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Murray Leafer is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
And the way these guys have been swinging at everything, I'm surprised he didn't go after that one, too.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Yoenis Cespedes is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Hit to short. Russell has it. Throw gets him 2 down.
The left fielder, number 30.
Michael Conforto steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul wide of first.
No, that's a foul ball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Fowler comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Second baseman.
Neil Walker will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Hit hard to short. Russell's got it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Curtis Granderson will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Oof. I tell you, you do not want to buzz this guy's towel.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Big Dog Champ will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Hot shot to third. Wright has it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Not much more to say here. I mean, this is...
Javier Baez digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. Flores onto the grass, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on no hit. Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. Wilmer Flores will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average. So you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Here's the 0-1. Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul for the second strike. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Alejandro De Aza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. David Wright will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
A little bouncer. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
First baseman number
Murray Leefer will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And this is cut on and missed, so the Mets are down to their final strike now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch it.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 8-0. Good night from Chicago.
No runs on only 2 hits. 2 errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.